Hey there guys, what is going on? It is a very exciting time on the channel, of course. We do have the Call of Duty Warzone Season 2 patch notes. Now do keep in mind these are not related to Cold War, I believe. I mean, of course there's the crossover in Warzone between Cold War, but the Cold War patch notes still haven't dropped yet as of recording this video. So we are talking about the Warzone patch notes here today as we do whenever they do drop. Just before we do get into it here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with the notifications turned on just so you don't miss out on any of the massive amount of Season 2 content that we've got lined up. We're already sorting out content, so make sure you don't miss out on any of that. So starting us off here, as usual, we probably already have seen the gameplay trailers, a lot going on that. We've updated the playlist as well. We have added in Plunder, which is Blood Money Trios, and Rebirth Island, which is Resurgence Extreme, which is a new game mode, I believe, which should be very, very interesting on Rebirth Island, of course. And they have taken away removing Plunder, Blood Money Quads, and of course Rebirth Island, Mini Royale Trios, and Resurgent Quad. So Resurgence Extreme should be fairly interesting. Of course, in the gameplay changes, they have been updated with a lot of the weapons that have been sprayed around the map, of course. There are two brand new weapons in the game with the Fara 83 Assault Rifle and of course the LC10 SMG. Keep in mind that I haven't read through all of these just yet, but I'm not seeing much mention of the Sikov and the other SMG, the CMX or whatever it was called. So not 100% sure what's going on with that. May have to wait for, of course, Modern Warfare Season 7 to kick in for that. Players that continually in the gas will suffer more damage, so if you are caught in the gas a little bit, you will take more damage. Seasonal challenges will now be completable after the season ends. Warzone Intel missions have been removed, which is interesting, I guess, and balance the XP game of Kingslayer and other unique modes to match the experience of core Battle Royale. Of course, we do have the Zombies Outbreak Challenge event, which is absolutely massive. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this patch, guys. Warzone is going to be absolutely insane, so don't miss out on any of that. We've got Zombies Outbreak stuff. There's lots of content to cover. So there is, of course, the Outbreak, basically what is... It's like open world zombies. It's like zombies game mode without the boundaries, which is very, very exciting. Of course, you all know that we love zombies here, and you guys love zombies as well, so... I don't know, it's like open world zombies, which seems very, very cool, of course. So keep an eye out on that, check this out, jump in, and make sure it is a lot of fun. We are, of course, starting this weekend. We are getting a double XP from the 26th until the 1st of March, which is very, very cool. We want to get those double XP points, and getting those new weapons as high as possible is very, very exciting as well. So, of course, we'll be trying to get the Fara 83 and the LC10 up as high as possible, as fast as possible, to give you guys the best class setups on the channel. Of course, we are getting that Rebirth Resurgence Extreme. Up to 99 players are dropping into Rebirth Island, which is absolutely hilarious. That is absolutely insane. There's going to be so many people flying around, dude. I don't know how they're going to manage that, but it is what it is. We'll see how that gets on. So check out Rebirth Resurgence Extreme. Of course, there is exfiltration coming in very, very soon in the middle of the season as well, which is essentially there's a little radio around the map. If you do get that, you have the chance to extract, and I think you win, I guess, which is kind of interesting. Of course, we do have the Battle Pass as usual. A lot of stuff to cover here. The Tier 15, of course, that Assault Rifle, the Tier 31, the LC10 SMG, the Vulture EXO at Tier 95, which is a reactive blueprint, which looks very, very cool. And of course, the usual stuff, Operator Skins, Season XP Boost, and other things. Now, there's a shipwreck. The doomed cargo tanker known as the Voidianoi has run aground in a low estuary of swamp ground, less than a kick from the Zodaya prison complex. So there is a new point of interest on the map, which is this big old boat, which is apparently near the prison complex, which is very, very exciting. There are also missile silos. A team of operators discovered missile silos hidden underneath the city's 3 war monuments. So that is, of course, in Arklov Peak military base. What? Arklov Peak is in Warzone? Am I dumb? We also have it in Grasna Hills and, of course, Tovorsk Park, which I do know about. But, what? Arklov Peak? Arklov Peak Mill Base. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's just Mill Base. Okay, that's fine. Due to the contamination, the shutdown. There's actually a shutdown in the following locations: in the subway, the stadium garage, and bunkers 0, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 11, which is interesting. Of course, we have increased the bullet velocity for Tactical Rifle Charlie. Is that the AUG? I think that's the AUG. Yeah, I think that's the AUG. So keep that in mind. The bullet velocity for the AUG, I believe, is going to be a little bit better. Of course, they did add those new weapons as well. The Fara 83, which is a nice assault rifle. It's not actually the Galil, so stop calling it the Galil. The people in my comment section will get very, very mad at me if I do call it the Galil again. The LC10 as well, which is a new SMG. SMG, I know how to say words. Ooh. 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 Cold War attachments have actually been updated. Pros, cons, and stat bars now more accurately reflect their functionality. Ooh. Ooh. That's exciting. So the Bruiser Grip, before it does melee quickness, and now it gives movement speed and hipfire accuracy. I wonder if it's still going to provide us with a little bit of recoil control. We'll have to test that out and see what gets on with that. The mounted flashlight before was supposed to reveal enemy distance. Now it increases movement speed and aim walking movement speed. This is kind of weird. And the Tiger Team Spotlight as well, very, very similar statistics there, but probably in a greater amount than the mounted flashlight. New operators as well, of course, we got the new operator thing. So if you want to run around with something that isn't that, like, random, really blacked out skin that you can't see and you can just hide everywhere, keep that in mind. You can do that, I guess, if you want. We have got bug fixes and stuff as well. Players should no longer spawn outside the Gulag combat area, I guess. Ammo replenishing timing when stopping power rounds on Cold War weapons. That's a big deal. If you do pick up the stopping power rounds on some of the Cold War weapons, it is a little bit annoying. Sometimes if you sprint too early, run too early, you won't get the reload, which can actually get you killed. We've got various issues with reticle streaming, of course, so keep that in mind. That might be something interesting. The forest skin now properly renders. Not too much super interesting stuff here. The properly suppressed gem cutter assault rifle. The unkillable mission, the Mac 10 unlock challenge now tracks correctly. But yeah, other than that, there's not too much exciting stuff. We have the download sizes here, but as you probably know, you're already downloading this patch. I believe it's about 20 gigabytes on PC for Modern Warfare and Warzone, I guess. We haven't actually seen any of the information on like the Sikov and the CX9 or whatever it was, that new SMG that has been around for a while. And then, of course, there's that new LMG. It's not an assault rifle, it's an LMG. There's that as well, which hasn't been seen yet, so maybe Season 7 in Modern Warfare. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the thing I'm actually most excited about here is, of course, the Season 2 content. Everybody knows that I love all the new content with the assault rifles, the new SMGs and stuff. But also, Cold War attachments have been updated. Pros, cons, and stat bar values now more accurately reflect their functionality. Now, if that means what I want it to mean, that means all of the attachments are actually supposed to do what they say they do, which we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to do some testing and have to wait for other people to do loads of testing, like, you know, those guys, Jay God and all those lovely, lovely lads. They get the job done, so... But of course, Bruiser Grip changed, so I'm not sure if it's going to give recoil control anymore. The mounted flashlight, I've never actually paid too much attention to either of the spotlights or flashlights or anything like that, but there's a lot of content to cover here, and it's all very, very exciting. I'm especially excited about the shipwreck on the map. That's very cool, so we'll have to wait and see what that is. We'll jump into some gameplay soon enough for sure, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming content. We got weapon testing, new guns, new class setups, all this stuff going on the channel, so make sure you don't miss out on any of that. Thank you very much, as I said, for watching this one, and we will be in the Warzone, in Cold War, of course, as soon as possible. So thank you, as I said, for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!